a burial plot, but as he turned to leave, he overheard the debt collectors saying the loan had been taken for a man 3 years ago. He immediately called someone to investigate. On the road, the scheming fiancée pretended she wanted a photo, then pushed the woman down a slope. The man didn't hesitate. He rushed down after her. When he lifted her up, he saw the marks on her neck. He wanted to take her to the hospital, but she insisted on going to the funeral home. She needed to attend her own funeral. After an argument, she walked away alone. Seeing her determined back, he finally chased after her, and agreed to take her there. At the funeral home entrance, they parted ways. Just after he drove off, he got calls from his assistant and the doctor. The person who donated bone marrow to him was the woman. Only then did he realize she had borrowed money for him, and donated her bone marrow to save him. He rushed back to the funeral home like a madman, but the staff told him the woman had died in the snow mountains 3 years ago. He refused to believe it. The staff explained she had died of hypothermia, and her body had only arrived today. They showed him the death report, clearly stating she died 3 years ago. He remembered how cold her hand felt, and the marks he saw on her body. Only then did he understand she had been dead all along. He also remembered how he'd been humiliating her these last days. He ran to her side like he'd lost his mind. Seeing her photo, he still refused to believe she was gone. He opened the coffin himself, and saw her lying inside. He kept muttering impossible, shouting her name, hoping she would get up again. The staff asked him to calm down, and said they needed to take her for cremation, but he stopped them, saying she was only asleep, and would wake up soon. The staff understood his feelings, but said her family had instructed them to proceed with the funeral. They asked him to hand her over. He said she'd been with him these past 3 days, that she wasn't dead. Looking at her, he confessed he had never forgotten her. For the past 3 years, apologizing for how he treated her, he begged her to wake up. The staff handed him the autopsy report, saying it proved she died 3 years ago. The man reviewed the report. Then the staff asked if he believed them now, and requested he let them take her. He stopped them again, insisting she wasn't dead. The staff warned that if he kept interfering, they'd call the police. Just then, the police arrived, and told him the woman had been killed 3 years ago. They gave him the investigation report. He never expected that on the day she was killed, he had also been at the scene. At that moment, he regretted everything he had done.